What's going on, everybody? UnrealEntGaming here today, bringing you some news, information, and updates surrounding the new upcoming film, Godzilla 2014. Now, guys, Godzilla 2014 is one of the most anticipated films of the year for the simple fact that it's not just a kaiju film featuring the biggest and best monster of them all, which is Godzilla, but the film is actually going to correlate with the other previous films, especially the 1954 movie, the original movie featuring Godzilla. Now, the storyline for this movie is very, very interesting for the simple fact that Godzilla is pinned against some of the most malevolent creatures designed by humans, which threaten their very existence along with Godzilla's. Now, the movie is going to feature their own unique monsters that are not correlated with Toho films. For those of you out there who aren't Godzilla fans, some of the original Toho monsters are not going to be in this film. Some people were hoping to see Gandara and Anguirus and Mothra and stuff like that, but you guys have to put into the equation that with the modern technology we have now, and with the modern directors that we have now, such as Gareth Edwards, he stated that he wanted to create his own Muto, his own monster, so to say, something different, something that can bring relevance to the Godzilla franchise. Now, many people were already speculating how the original monster looks, how the Muto looks like. Now, we can't really say for a 100% fact that, you know, that's what one of the monsters looks like. Now, as you guys can see, it looks very interesting. It looks like the Cloverfield monster. It's a multi-legged monster that's able to take flight. Nobody knows if it is an arachnid creature. Nobody knows if it's just a reptile or if it's, you know, anything for that matter. What we do know for a fact is that there are going to be multiple monsters within the film. Now, here's the thing. One of the monsters that was supposed to be in the film will not be shown in theaters for the simple fact that, number one, during Comic-Con, it was stated that the monster would have his entire throat ripped out by Godzilla's mouth. Now, I'm pretty sure they're not going to go on ahead and show that in theaters. They might go on ahead and just add that on DVD. But nevertheless, I mean, I think they should have just shown that either way because it makes Godzilla seem more ruthless, more violent, because I don't think we ever seen Godzilla rip someone's, you know, entire throat out with his mouth before in any of the other films. And granted, if you're counting the last two films, there have been a total of 30 films as a whole. You know, discluding the 1998 and 2003 version, there have been 28 films that were made. You know, so the last Godzilla film was about a decade ago. And I'm very excited because this movie is going to feature things that, you know, are really going to make Godzilla stand alone as a franchise. Now, Pacific Rim was good. Pacific Rim was very, very good. But here's the thing. It's like they didn't execute on certain levels. And I feel like Godzilla is going to execute on many different levels. Now, number one, this is the biggest Godzilla to date. I mean, literally, he's about, what, 350 feet tall? The dude is a monster. He's absolutely massive on every single level possible. So having military fight him, having the army fight him, having the, you know, the naval combatants fight him, having the entire military fight him wouldn't make any sense because if you think about it, what can a 50 caliber sniper rifle do? You know, what can a grenade launcher do? What can an AR-15 do? You know, these weapons are useless. So even nuclear bombs. I mean, how are you going to combat a creature with your most powerful weapon if he's able to absorb it? You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing. Unless, of course, they add in the oxygen bomb in this movie, which we don't know yet. But the movie is rumored to be open for a sequel. Now, it's not confirmed that there will be, but it's open for one. The way the movie's going to end, it's going to open up with a sequel. Now, honestly, for me, they're going to have a great cast. They're going to have Elizabeth Olsen. They're going to have Bryan Cranston. They're going to have Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Sally Hawkins, you know. So the movie's going to be really, really great. But the thing is, I'm really curious on how they're going to execute the monster fights, and I'm really curious to see the length of the movie, because if the movie's only going to be about 90 minutes, I don't think you're going to tell a great story within that time frame. I think the movie deserves about 130 minutes, 140 minutes max, just to go on ahead and tell the entire story from beginning to end. Now, the movie is set to come out on May 16th, opening weekend, and you know, not a lot of people are excited. I have several friends who think that Godzilla is going to suck, and Godzilla is pretty much a money whoring franchise, when in fact I brought up other series to them. They said you couldn't really compare that. But regardless, from 1954 till 2014, they made 28 films. That's not bad at all if you just count it, you know. Granted, some of the other movies were very, very cheesy, you know, and just having a man in a rubber suit run around doing drop kicks and stuff like that wasn't really entertaining, but it was funny, you know. This movie is not going to be funny. This movie is going to be very, very serious. Godzilla is going to be destroying many different areas, Hawaii, San Francisco. So I'm really hoping that we get to see what the Mutos is going to bring to the picture. If the Mutos is going to go on ahead and destroy certain parts of certain cities like Vegas or California or, you know, Texas or something like that. You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping that they showcase the monster's point of view in terms of what he's been doing. Now, there was a giant skeleton found in one of the trailers, and people are saying that that might be the dead carcass of one of the Godzillas. Now, when people say one of the Godzillas, people are referring that there may be more than one Godzilla. Now, I don't know if that would be a good thing or if that would be a bad thing for the film to have two Godzillas. You know, one walking around destroying stuff, fighting a Muto, while the other one is sleeping somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. But the story is definitely going to correlate with what happened in 1954. And this movie, guys, I must say, is a movie that I think you all should go out and give it a try. Now, many people aren't really fans of big monster films because they find it to be really corny, but I think you guys ought to give this film a shot because this film is going to bring something different to the mix, and I think it's something that we all should just keep an eye out for because I think this is going to be the sleeper of the year. This movie is going to just amaze people on so many different levels, and I think it's worth, you know, giving it a try. So, but anyways, everybody, thank you all for watching this episode. If you guys are Godzilla fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest Godzilla news, information, and updates. If you guys have anything to say, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below, guys, because remember, your opinions are what make the community. Do you think this movie is going to be movie of the year? What do you think is going to happen in the end? Do you think the Muto is going to give Godzilla a run for his money? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Don't forget to hit this video up with a like and a favorite. Please help share the video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. God bless you all, and I really hope to see you guys on the premiere of Godzilla when it drops May 16th. All right, everybody, take it easy. Peace.